Donald John Trump is a polarizing and influential figure in American and global politics and economics. Born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, to a wealthy real estate family, his life has been full of successes and challenges, from his immigrant family roots to his presidency of the United States. Let us take a detailed look at the various stages of Donald Trump's life. Donald Trump's grandfather, Frederick Trumpf, immigrated from Germany to the United States in 1885 at the age of 16. He initially worked as a barber, then started a small business in the hospitality sector in California, and established a successful venture. He married Elizabeth Christ, and they had 3 children, one of whom was Fred, Donald Trump's father. Donald Trump's father was born in 1905 and grew up in Queens, New York. He worked in construction and real estate, becoming one of the most important and wealthy businessmen of his time. He married Mary Ann MacLeod, a Scottish immigrant, and they had 5 children, including Donald Trump. Donald Trump was born in 1946, raised in New York, and received his early education at Kew Forest School. He was known for his mischief and lack of focus until one day he hit his music teacher, which led to his expulsion from school. His father transferred him to a military academy at the age of 13 to learn discipline and acquire leadership skills. This private academy was known for using foul language, physical violence, and mental abuse, and surprisingly, Trump enjoyed this environment. He became one of the top students, improved his grades, and earned many awards and medals for his discipline and adherence to rules. Although this academy was a place of punishment for many, Trump later wrote in one of his books that he enjoyed every moment of it. Trump has an obsessive fixation on success, fame, and winning in everything he pursues, which began in his childhood. He graduated from college as a teenager, dreaming of becoming a film director. He even participated in the famous movie Home Alone. However, due to his father's wishes, he studied business administration during the Vietnam War. Trump received a deferment from serving, first due to his studies and later with statements from doctors claiming he had a foot problem that prevented him from joining. It was later revealed that the reports were written by doctors who were tenants in his father's properties. Initially, Trump worked with his father building and renting small housing units for the working class. However, his father's company faced a scandal that remained in court for years when Trump was 27 years old. The lawsuit accused Trump companies of refusing to rent apartments to Black people and Latinos. At the time, fighting racism was at its peak. After several years of denying the accusations, Trump and his father settled the case without admitting guilt, agreeing to publicly announce that Trump companies would rent to Black people and other minorities. This incident led Trump Jr. to decide to separate from his father's business and start his own projects, characterized by aristocracy and lavishness. He moved to Manhattan and quickly gained a wide reputation as the wealthy young man who would save the city and turn it into one of the biggest commercial hubs in the United States. Trump built the largest commercial towers, casinos, his own airline, which went bankrupt after 4 years, a vodka company, which also failed after a few years due to exorbitant prices, furniture stores, clothing lines, steak brands, water bottles, and even $500 home urine test kits. Most of these ventures failed and went bankrupt after a few years, including some casinos. Notably, Trump did not personally build most of these companies. Instead, he licensed his name to give them an aristocratic appeal, ensuring 2 goals: fame as a businessman and avoiding losses if the ventures failed. Trump's career revolved around escaping legal issues, especially related to taxes, while drawing public attention to his fake successes. In one of his books, Trump openly admitted that he plays on people's emotions to achieve fame because people love to buy dreams. Trump was a master showman in front of cameras and frequently appeared on magazine covers with sensational headlines and scandals. He didn't mind this. For him, fame in any form was desirable. Trump has been married 3 times. His first wife, Ivana Trump, was a model. They married in 1977 and had 3 children together, but divorced in 1992 due to his affair with actress Marla Maples, who later became his second wife. They had 1 daughter together, but divorced in 1999. His third wife, Melania Trump, is a Slovenian model, and they have 1 son together, Interestingly, Trump was obsessed with leaking his romantic and family news to the media. A scandal emerged when it was revealed that he personally called the media under a pseudonym, John Barron, pretending to be someone close to Trump to leak news about himself. In 2016, 26 women, including his first wife, accused Trump of sexual harassment. Numerous photos and videos of his parties with women in sexually charged atmospheres surfaced. Trump settled most of the accusations with money, except for one case in which he was found guilty. Yet Trump welcomed scandals because they brought him fame. Donald Trump is not primarily a businessman. Coming from an extremely wealthy family made it easy for him to project that image. He is more of a media and fame-driven personality. By the year 2000, Trump's star had begun to fade. Obsessed with staying in the spotlight, he joined a reality television show that garnered millions of viewers. His goal was to regain public attention. Around the same time, he also questioned President Obama's citizenship and demanded an investigation into the matter. This man, who excels at selling dreams and illusions, has successfully reached the White House twice to this day. It seems people truly love to buy dreams. After losing the 2020 election, Donald Trump sparked significant controversy over the legitimacy of the results, launching extensive campaigns to challenge them. Despite this, he continued to build his popularity through rallies and provocative statements. In 2024, Trump officially announced his candidacy for the presidency and ran a fierce campaign focused on the economy, national security, and restoring American greatness, as his slogan emphasized. Despite ongoing criticisms and scandals surrounding him, Trump managed to secure a surprising victory, becoming the first U.S. president to return to office after a gap since Grover Cleveland in the 19th century. Factors contributing to his return: strong support from rural and conservative states, economic downturn during his successor's administration, which fueled voter discontent, his use of private media platforms like Truth Social to directly engage with his supporters. Upon returning to the White House, Trump announced sweeping changes. Domestic policy, rebuilding the American economy through tax cuts and promoting local manufacturing. Foreign policy, adopting a tougher stance on China and Iran while strengthening ties with Israel and Middle Eastern countries. Government reforms, pledging comprehensive reforms in the judicial and electoral systems, reiterating his claims about protecting the integrity of U.S. elections. Reactions to his return. Supporters praised his comeback as a victory for democracy and a testament to the voice of the people, which they believed was ignored in the previous election. Opponents criticized his resurgence, warning of increased divisions within American society and the risk of power manipulation.